Hi everybody, I'm Latonya Williams, your host of the Wednesday Spotlight. Today is October 10th. It's the first episode of the Wednesday Spotlight, and I have Mr. DeVar McGee with me.
Hey.
Kind of coming full circle, I'll let him explain it to you, but I'm super excited for you to be here. Thank you so much for being on the very first episode of the Wednesday Spotlight.
Absolutely.
So, talk about your journey. What do you do, first of all?
So I am a writer and film director, and that is what I do. I love to direct and I love to write. I got a lot of different scripts, and yep, that's what I like to focus on.
Yep, that's what you do, yep. Okay, so at what point in your journey did you know that film was the thing for you, that film was your calling?
So when I was 16, I wanted to start acting, and I started doing plays in school and took that and did some plays in college, and I did a couple movies as well, and after that, I started to write movies. I wanted to write something that I wanted to see, and then I was talking to someone about the story I had, and then someone just told me, just start.
Who are you talking to?
That person happened to
That's
be
so mysterious.
Latonya. She says, just start writing, and as soon as you start, you won't stop. And sure enough, I did not stop. I kept writing a whole bunch of scripts and got a lot of stories that I made movies off of, so thank you.
Yeah, I remember when you first gave me that script back in, 2012, 2013, somewhere around there. I was only doing stage work then. And I was like, yo, let me produce this for the stage. And you're like, I see it as a movie. I'm like, I can do it for the stage though. Let me do it for the stage. And you're like, I see it as a movie. And I kept on pushing you. And then you were just like, Nani, it's a movie.
It's a movie.
And I was
I
like,
can
all right,
write
whatever.
something else for you.
Whatever. Fine, it's a movie. But then, full circle, we're here 5 years later.
Yes.
And where is that going? What's up with Trinity High right now?
Right now, we are in the pre-production process. We shot a trailer for Trinity High, which is also the first scene of the movie.
Yeah.
And right now, we're still taking donations. We'll be doing a couple fundraisers pretty soon with investors and pushing that out to them to get the budget for the film. We have casted our main characters as well, and that's where we're at with it right now. Hopefully, we will be shooting in spring of 2019.
Okay. And I know it sounds redundant because you're talking to me, but you're also just telling the audience because I'm on the production team, so I'm like, I know all this information. But I am really excited for that. What are the universal themes that are explored in Trinity High?
So what we explore in Trinity High is school bullying, cyberbullying. We also come across sexuality, and we come across school shootings and suicide. And the movie starts off with a school shooting, but that is not what the movie is mainly about. We really try to take that aspect and show you so much more in the movie. Towards the end of the movie, you'll probably even forget that there was even a school shooting at all, and then it'll come back around full circle. So that's what Trinity High is about.
And what inspired you? This is October, and our theme this month is what inspired you. So what inspired you to create this film?
Honestly, I don't remember because it was so long ago.
It was a long time.
So just a couple of things. Like when I was writing the script, there were like 3 school shootings during that process, and it was like a 3-month process that I was writing it. And there was like a school shooting each month, and I was like, man, this story really needs to be told, and it really needs to be able to impact people because I feel like it can. And at that time, I was only trying to sell the script, but as I started directing, I knew that I needed to go back to this project because it's something that needs to be told, and I'm really glad that I was able to. There's people who've watched the trailer and thanked me for making something like this, so I know that what I'm doing is not going in vain at all. So.
Right. And you did show a lot of maturity from that first script back in 2012, 2013 to the one that we just shot the trailer for.
Oh, yes.
And coming back to visit it. Can you talk about that process, about writing something and leaving it on a shelf for a couple of years and then coming back to revisit it? What was that like?
So I did that one other time. There was one script I wrote in 2014, and in 2017, I went back to it and rewrote it because just you grow as an artist and you grow as a writer. So there's certain things that you see differently or things that you would put differently. And then, of course, the times change as well. So when I went back to Trinity High, I noticed that there was so much more that I could put into it because of the climate of our society right now. So when I went back to it, I added a big key piece to each of the main characters, which is voiceovers, so we get to really feel their emotions and hear what they're thinking. And I think that made a big impact to the whole script in general. And I actually love it. I actually just did it for another script as well. Just going back, it's like if you paint a picture and you don't finish it, and then you go back to it and you add a whole bunch more to it to make it more dynamic and stuff. And I love doing that. I don't have time to do it to every single script, but
right. And some scripts don't need it, but it's nice when you can go back and reword it. Okay, so how can people get a hold of you? They want to watch Trinity High, where can they go?
So you can follow the Trinity High film page on Facebook, Trinity High Film, and then you can follow us on, you can follow me on Facebook, Var McGee, and you can follow me on Instagram, Var_McGee as well. And you'll see a lot of updates there. You can follow my production page, which is Big Var Productions,
Big Var
on
Productions.
Facebook as well. And you'll have all the updates for all the films there as well.
Okay. Any last words?
Stay tuned.
Love it. Stay tuned.